It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Taylor again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go again with Taylor. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, sack.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Look into the air here. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he'll get it up to the 44. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And that one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. Force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Pickens, the motion man right. They give on 2nd to Benson. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Bobby Okereke making that stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
3rd and long for him here. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. On the move, headed right. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here we go, set.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he works this down to the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Spears trying this straight ahead. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. More for about set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Taylor. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw, needing a 1st. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Setting up a throw. Finding Reynolds. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Benson once more. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 19. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. plays like this, Brock, sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in...
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Off to the races, middle of the field! The 40! At the 20! And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This ball's cut by Pickens. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running for the marker on second. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Back to pass on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Cardinals. Looking at 2nd and 1. From the 48. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that gives them first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Kelly will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Third down from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Pass play now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Finds a man, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on first down. It's Pickens on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10, looking to throw. Completed to Reynolds. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that play's brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll run. It's Benson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Man, this is so tough. You're near the goal line. Not a lot of space for your receivers to work. The quarterback, got to have the agency to tuck it and run if need be, but sometimes not a lot of space to do that either.
Got to have the agency and got to have the urgency. The problem, Kate, is the defense right there was playing chess, and you're playing checkers, and that's no place you want to be on offense.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. And he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
And the Seahawks with a dive look defensively. 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Only one goal. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. Broke through the tackle. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the 44 here on second down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He puts some power on it deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This one finds Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Another try following the sack. Escapes out to the left. This finds Austin complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. He finds space into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks push the lead up to 12. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Taylor again. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go again with Taylor. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.